Good morning and welcome back to Margin. This morning we're going to talk about how does your giving score within your financial snapshot. So let's jump right into it. So giving is one of my favorite topics to cover, and this is mainly because it takes the focus from a personal finance standpoint off of ourselves and puts it on the needs of those within our society, within our communities. And this gives you an opportunity to make sure that you're not just living to make a living, but you're living to make a life in order to involve other people in that life and to be able to be hands and feet in the community to impact people for the better. So I believe that giving should always be part of your plan to spend. It should always be an aspect that you are taking into consideration when it comes to building out a budget. And that it is something that you should be intentional about and have intentionality around to make sure that you are carving out a certain amount of your plan to spend to ensure that you are actively involved in those causes that matter to you and those organizations that you want to support, or even those people that you want to be able to be generous with. So I believe that giving needs to be a critical component within your plan to spend and should be a critical component in your life, even if you're not operating strictly off a plan to spend, because it gives life to your living. It gives you the ability to give back and to be involved in a perspective change around money, and money being used as a tool and an ability to improve the lives and the circumstances of those around you. So going into the scoring system for giving, when you're looking at the excellent column, you're looking at someone who is giving at least 15% of their income away to causes, charities, individuals, or nonprofits that align with their values. So if this aligns with you, if this column aligns with you, this would be how you would rate in the field of giving. Now, when it comes to very good, the column of very good would mean that you are giving at least 10% or more to one of those causes. Now, when you're looking at a column of good, this would mean that you're giving at least 5% or more to one of these causes. And when you're looking at a column of fair, the fair column would mean that you're giving at least 3% or more to causes or people or aspects that matter most to you. So when it comes to a poor column, that would mean that you are limiting your giving and you are not being intentional about being systematic about how much you are giving and how intentional you are being with that. So that may mean that you're buying someone coffee, that you are buying someone lunch, or that you're being benevolent here and there. And there is nothing wrong with that. In fact, I would highly encourage you to not be as planned and structured with it necessarily. But this may mean that you are giving a small percentage of your income away to those causes that matter most to you. So the insufficient column would mean that you do not have a systematic approach to giving. You don't have an intentionality behind giving, and therefore you're not giving. You're not actually planning to give to organizations, give to people that matter to you and that you can actually have a positive impact on. So if you're not actually accustomed to giving, maybe it wasn't a part of your financial plan, maybe it wasn't something that you were raised to actually be concerned about. It may be something that you're just not even aware of, and that's okay. It's just a matter of you figuring out from this point forward what matters to you, what actually pulls at your heartstrings, what is some cause that you could get involved in, what some group of people you could go support, or some organization that you can be a part of, and trying to figure out, okay, what is it that's important to me that I want to be invested in? So my call to action today comes down to which column you fall into when it comes to giving and figuring out how you can be intentional about giving. So today it's really just focused around figuring out where you are, and then we can focus on how to progress in the future. If this information is helpful to you, please do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're reminded to come back on a daily basis and improve in managing your personal finances. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.